Hello, students. Thanks for joining me on episode 72 of Max Sensei's online English lessons. Today, we are going to talk about the World Fair, sometimes called the World Expo. Right now, the World Expo is going on in Osaka, which is not close to where I live, but not super far away. It's in Japan. And uh, I really wanted to talk about the history of the World Fair and some interesting things that happened during the World Fair, some inventions, and just the reason why the World Fair exists. I think it's a really interesting event. It happens, I think, every 4 or 5 years. So it pops up all over the world and it's exciting for many people and brings a lot of countries together. So let's get started. This is called the World Fair 170 Years of Innovation. Have you ever imagined a huge, exciting party where countries from all over the world come together to show their best ideas and newest inventions? This wonderful event is called a World's Fair, also known as a World Expo. For over 170 years, these special gatherings have brought people together to learn, share, and dream about the future. They are like big classrooms and exciting playgrounds all in one. In this article, we will take a journey to explore the interesting history of World's Fairs, discover some of the most famous inventions that came from them, and hear some unique stories that make these events so memorable. The beginning. The idea for a World's Fair began in the middle of the 19th century. The very first truly international World's Fair was held in London, England in 1851. It was called the Great Exhibition of the Works of Industry of All Nations. Imagine a very ambitious dream to bring together the best of everything from around the globe: new machines, beautiful art, and interesting crafts. To hold this grand event, a magnificent building was constructed. It was made almost entirely of glass and iron, and it looked like a shining jewel. People called it the Crystal Palace. It was a marvel of engineering for its time, showing how new building materials could create something truly spectacular. The Crystal Palace itself became a famous symbol of progress and the spirit of the fair. The goal of this first fair was to celebrate new ideas and encourage countries to learn from each other, hoping for a future of peace and improvement. It was a huge success, attracting millions of visitors and inspiring many more World's Fairs around the globe. Let's talk about famous inventions. World's Fairs have been like giant showcases for new ideas and inventions that have changed our daily lives. Many things we use today were first shown or became very popular at these events. Perhaps one of the most famous structures from any World Fair is the Eiffel Tower. Built for Paris World Fair in 1889, this iconic iron lattice tower was designed by Gustave Eiffel. At first, some people didn't like it, but it soon became a beloved symbol of Paris and a wonder of the world. It showed how tall and strong new buildings could be, and it quickly became the tallest man-made structure in the world at that time. Another popular invention that made its debut at the World's Fair was the Ferris wheel. This exciting ride was first introduced at the Chicago World Fair in 1893. The Ferris wheel was designed by a man named George Washington Gale Ferris Jr. It is a giant rotating wheel with passenger cars that give visitors an amazing view of the entire fairgrounds. It offered a thrilling experience unlike anything people had seen before and quickly became a favorite amusement ride around the world. Everyone loves ice cream, an ice cream cone on a hot day, especially in summer. While the exact origin is debated, the ice cream cone became widely popular at the St. Louis World Fair in 1904. The story goes that an ice cream vendor ran out of bowls. Next to him, a Syrian waffle vendor named Ernest Hamwi was selling thin, crisp waffles. He quickly rolled his waffle into a cone to hold the ice cream, and a delicious, convenient treat was born. This simple idea changed how people enjoyed ice cream forever. Other important inventions also made an appearance at the World's Fair. The telephone, invented by Alexander Graham Bell, was demonstrated at the Philadelphia Centennial Exposition in 1876, allowing people to imagine talking to someone far away. The zipper, making clothes and bags easier to open and close, gained more attention at various fairs. These examples show how world fairs were places where the world could see and try out the technologies of tomorrow. Cultural exchanges. The World's Fair are home to many interesting stories and moments of cultural exchange. They're not just about new machines. They're about people connecting and learning from each other. Imagine walking through a fair and seeing buildings from many different countries, each showing their unique art, music, and food. World fairs have also been places where cultures meet. Visitors could taste new foods, see traditional dances, and admire crafts from different lands without ever leaving the fairgrounds. This helped people understand and appreciate different ways of life, fostering a sense of global community. Sometimes the fairs showed us what people thought the future might look like. At many fairs, there were exhibits predicting how we would live, travel, and communicate years later. While some predictions were far-fetched, others were surprisingly accurate. These cities of tomorrow inspired generations to dream big and work towards a better future. One of the less known but intriguing aspects is the sheer scale of some of these events. The New York World's Fair of 1939, for example, had a theme of building the world of tomorrow. It featured many fascinating exhibits, including early television demonstrations and the Futurama ride, which showed a version of America in 1960. These moments were not just for fun, they shaped the hopes and dreams of millions of visitors. Even today, world fairs continue to happen, though they are often called world expos. While they might not always introduce groundbreaking inventions in the same way as they did in the past, they remain important platforms for countries to address global challenges. Modern expos often focus on themes like sustainability, renewable energy, and digital innovation. They are still places for nations to collaborate, share solutions, and inspire new generations to think about a better, more connected world. From the glittering Crystal Palace in London to the modern expos of today, world fairs have always been places of wonder, discovery, and innovation. They have given us iconic landmarks, everyday inventions, and countless opportunities to learn about different cultures. These grand global gatherings remind us that when people come together, share ideas, and dream big, incredible things can happen. World fairs truly are a testament to human creativity and our endless quest for progress. All right, thank you for listening to today's article. Let's look at 5 vocab words and expressions Let me just get a good look here. All right, we'll go over vocab and then we'll do our discussion questions. Our vocab word, number one, is ambitious. Ambitious. This is having or showing a strong desire and determination to succeed. Next is an expression. This is a common expression, marvel of engineering. We use it to describe a building, a machine, or a system that is so impressive that people really admire it. So, for example, in these days, we can say the smartphone is a marvel of engineering. Okay, next is the word showcase or showcases. To showcase something is to exhibit or display something. Number four, widely popular. Widely popular. Something that is enjoyed or liked by a large number of people. It has a wide appeal. Wide just means it reaches many, many people. So widely popular is something that's enjoyed by many, many people. And the last is fostering. Fostering means to encourage the development of something. Fostering. Okay, I'm back. Hey. All right, and let's go over the 5 discussion questions. You can talk about these with a friend, or we can share them in class. But I wanted to ask you guys these 5 questions. Number 1, what are some other events that are famous all over the world and bring people together? What kind of events or big situations and things like that people gather from all over the world? Number 2, which invention or idea from this article today, from the essay, impressed you the most? Number 3, if the World Fair came to your local area, would you go? Why or why not? Number 4, what are some new technologies or gadgets that you are using these days? And number 5, there are many things to do at the World Fair: music, dance, crafts, technology, and so on. What would you like to do if you went to the World Fair? All right, guys, let me answer one of these questions. I think number 4 is interesting for me. What are some new technologies or gadgets that you're using these days? So I am going on a trip in just 2 days. I'll be traveling back to the United States and visiting my sister in Seattle, Washington. And I bought a very interesting new technology. It's a mobile battery, but it's a little square mobile battery, and it can plug into the wall and charge. And then from that, there are many cords that come out that can charge my digital devices. And it also has a wireless charging pad. So I can just put my phone on top of it. I don't need to plug it in. I can just put my phone right on top of the mobile battery and it will charge it wirelessly. It's really, really cool. It charges very fast. It has a little display, so it tells me how much charge I can use left. And yeah, it's really interesting. It was a really good price too. So I'm bringing that on my trip to America, and it's going to help charge all my digital devices, my smartphone, my tablet, my video game handheld, and so on. So that's an exciting new technology or gadget that I'm using these days. I'd love to hear your answers. You can answer in the comments, by email, or you can wait until you meet me next and we can chat about your answers at that time. Thank you guys for watching so much. This was episode 72, The World's Fair. I'll see you guys for the next one. Goodbye, everyone.